Well, hello my fellow YouTubers there. Happy New Year to all of those, because I know for the fact we only had about 3 or 4 days ago, yes, 3, as I'm showing my fingers there, 3 or 4 days away from New Year's Eve, and yes, I hope you had a very lovely 2018, and I hope 2019 is also going to be great as well. And in this video, we're going to take a look at 4 Flip Flap products, but these are not going to be Flip Flap Origami Flapping Bird toys. They're just going to be origami ones, so let me just show you along the way, which is going to be coming up just now. And yes, the 4 products that I'll be showing you in this review are all Flip Flap themed. 3 of them are pig products, and yes, we're going to take a look at these 3 pig products later, but the first one we're going to take a look at is basically an Ostrich Herding Flock Variations 12-pack, £14.97, fold for the future, and on closer inspection, it's a Generation 78.5 toy. Very interesting indeed, meaning that Generation 79 will be released from tomorrow, perhaps actually more like maybe Monday, who knows. Let's take a look at the back of the packaging there. It's actually quite a very sort of nice, dedicated artwork in a sense. It's not that official, but there's some very interesting information there. If you can read it, it looks like they come in 3 colour variations as well. So very nice, and they all stand perfectly. And yes, this is going to be a very interesting sort of video, because this is the first video to have products which actually say 2019 rather than 2018. And thank God, 2018 is finally dead. There you go, 2019. I'm going to come in and do a single hand unpacking, and yes, this is actually a lot more basically easier to do that with double handling, and also single handling when I do unpacking, I suppose. Okay, here are all the ostriches there. They are basically flightless birds, and there's different colour variations on the birds there. I'm not sure if the flash can actually tell what colour they are. This is a fully grey version of the bird. Yep, it does look grey to me, and if I stand the tablet really far, it does look grey to me, but if I go closer here, it almost looks like it's white, meaning that is actually similar to this one here, which has got a white neck. It looks like a flightless stork by the looks of it, but sorry about that, but this ostrich actually stands pretty nicely indeed as well. Some of them don't, others do, but it depends on the way I actually tend to make ostriches, I suppose. And there's also ones which look like this one here. That looks like a vulture, doesn't it? It looks more pink-necked, if I'm going to say it. And this thing is going to, this one here is going to fall down easily, because look how small the feet are. Yeah, I'm not trying to play you up, guys. No playing, look at that. It almost looks like it's going to fall down, or maybe I'm just totally wrong. I'll be quite honest with you, ostriches, good or bad, maybe, I could tell you what, this is actually one of the biggest things that I would love to say, it's so good. I love it. It's actually not too bad, and these actually don't look too bad. In fact, not all ostriches are basically the same design, and they're all different. And I'm not sure how long this toy review would last for, because of the way I'm just making stuff along the way. And yes, yeah, I might probably repack them, but, the disappointing aspect is that they don't have any licensing info, which is just absolutely horrendous in a sense. But I'll put these away, and this video could be one of the longest ones I've ever created, because I've got plenty of room for my tablet to record more videos in the future, and if I have video clips which are already filmed, then I can delete some. But nevertheless, when I upload onto YouTube, they'll never be deleted. And yes, these ostriches don't actually look too bad after all, I suppose. I know some of them look more like kiwis, or maybe emus in a sense, but to me they're ostriches because of the way I tend to make them. It's quite stiff. Repacking it, okay. That's the ostrich product done. For the next 3 products, we're going to probably take a look at all of these. Here are 3 of these Warthog pig figures, as you can tell. And there's basically 3 of these products which actually involved on the African pig called the Warthog. Looks pretty amazing, isn't it? Let's see what this one here is. It's a common Warthog Pig Figures 5-pack, £12.97. Back of the packaging looks like that, and they come in different colours as well. And their tusks are visible and are not mouths. It's pretty nice to hear that one, hey? And this one here, this one's got 2020 there. Pretty amazing, isn't it? It's called the Realistic Wild African Warthog Sounder 10-pack with 2 oxpecker birds. £15.97. It's the price, basically. I'll show you the price again. £15.97. I love how vibrant the colours are. And these are the birds there, which are literally called the oxpecker birds. Yep, these things really look more like oxpecker birds by the looks of it, I suppose. Even this one here as well. Well, yes, it's not just the oxpecker bird product. There's also this amazing £14 set. It's an African Warthog Life 6-pack of figures, which is amazing. And it says "Fold for the Future" in purple. But there's no Generation 78.5 wording here, or maybe I can't see any Generation 78.5 wording here. And if I show you this one again, it's got it's got one of these there. But if I show you this product there, it's very hard to tell. But this is basically a 2019 product, which would probably explain that this is a Generation 78.5 product. But nevertheless, we've got Generation 79 coming in, which will be like the new Ash Ketchum style logo Pokemon themed toys, which is going to be sounding ridiculous, but I can tell you what, boys and girls, as I'm saying in this video, let's go ahead and unpack these 3 all together. Okay, I'm just going to probably do a bit of unpacking here. Got to do a bit of unpacking shots. Oh yes, let's take a look what these are. I'll take a look at these product by product, because I don't want to get too caught up though. And these Warthogs, they don't actually look too bad, eh? I suppose there's 2 grey ones, but there's also 2 red ones, of course. Looks pretty nice. This one here, there's a red one. This thing almost looks like Pumbaa. Why am I thinking of the Lion King at the moment? There's that brand new 2019 movie coming up, which is supposed to be based on the Lion King. Sounds pretty amazing, doesn't it? A live action one, or a CGI version, I could tell. This one here's got yellow eyes, whereas this one here has got green eyes. And then there are 2 grey ones here, which are sort of similar, but both of them have got green eyes. And I'll show you the orange one here, which is the only one, which is very, very different. And on the close inspection here, it's got a mane on the top there. It's got more mane detailing there, and also a bit of hair detail on the tail there. It looks like it's grey, same colour with the mane on the body, and also the head as well. Maybe I'll call this one the stomach or the belly, if I call it. Pretty gory when I think about it, but nevertheless, that's the common Warthog Pig Figures 5-pack. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Well, let me try and probably put these away, because I don't know how good or bad these are. And I think on the background there, I think I can hear there's actually an activity going on here, which I might struggle to do with. I think I can hear the sink from what's going on here. I think I can hear my mum doing the washing there. So that means I could film the toys in the living room and whatnot and stuff. But we'll take a look at this one here. The African Warthog Life 6-pack of figures. Warthogs are pretty interesting, And very cool leopard, And look at that. Sorry for the interruption there, but I do apologise. There's actually been a disruption there that I've actually had to deal with. And I think, yes, I was correct. My mum was doing all the washing, and the product I was reviewing was actually this one here. So yes, this is the one I've actually missed. So this is my second attempt. Maybe, I'm not sure if this will be putting up on the file reel. And yes, it's just going to be this product here. And yes, as I said earlier in this video, the leopard has got a name, African Leopard. Almost looks like, it doesn't look like a leopard to me. It looks more like a cheetah in disguise, mixed with a panther. It looks pretty weird, isn't it, that leopard? It's sort of unusual, but it does stand well. I mean, look how angry this thing looks like. And it's gone straight to camera. Well, let me try and handle these warthogs there. I initially thought that these were wild boars, or maybe they were cows and whatnot and stuff, but these are warthogs. Yep, there's an orange version here. It looks like she's very beautiful there. It's a female version. All of these have got FFGB PRC. Yep, there goes the sound again. And this ball here is actually a sow. Oh, silly me, why do I actually think this thing is more of a sow? Well, yes, it is a sow because sows are female pigs. And yes, I could tell you what, this thing is a sow. So this is a Warthog sow. And then you've got what looks like to be a male Warthog, of course, which is literally called a bull. And yes, it's got this there as well, similar to the other Warthogs, of course. And there's different colours of Warthogs here. There's one happy red, one here, and there's also this petrified orange, brownish, greyish looking one. Looks like he's frightened because there's a leopard going to eat him. Wow, that was very, very nice of me to do. Very, very strangely enough, I was doing one of these very weird pig squeals, and I could tell you what, it literally goes like this. Oh, let me have another go, eh? Let me try again. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and squeal! And yes, what about these two red ones there? That looks like they're gonna go for a bit of combat action here. And you know why? You know why these two pigs are basically angry? Or I should say warthogs in the sense. I don't know why these two looking, they look pretty angry, of course. And yes, these two little Pumbaa-like critters there, I'm calling them Pumbaa critters because they're red, a bit like Pumbaa from the Lion King franchise, and I don't know why I'm saying that. I mean, they look pretty ticked, as I'm saying there. I'm just being very, very careful. I'm saying the word ticked, looking like they're very angry, and they're just going to charge at each other because, you know, why? It's basically the freaking breeding season. Well, I think that's probably enough silliness. I'm not sure if I've got so much silliness, or perhaps I suppose. And it's going to be totally crazy indeed. And once we show you the last product in this review, this is going to be totally amazing. Off we go. And I've actually got this inspiration from a YouTuber in the UK who lives in Norwich. I think it was somewhere in Norwich. And I think his name is called Ashens there. And if you want to go ahead and see the channel Ashens, go on the channel description down below. And yes, there is a link on the description down below that you can actually watch his very, very hilarious videos. And yes, let's go ahead and take a look at probably the last product there. To finalise the whole video, it's the realistic Wild African Warthog Sounder 10-pack with 2 oxpecker birds. Sorry, my talking is a bit blatant in a sense, but this thing costs about £15.97, which is the only thing I absolutely love this product. Yes, forward for the future. And if we turn around, that's the same artwork, and let's go ahead and take a look. Coming in for the unpacking. Oh yeah. Meanwhile, on the Finding Nemo mat, we're going to probably set all of these very interesting, courageous looking warthogs, which sort of look like wild boars in a sense. I'm not sure how many I could stand, but there's 10 in this product, I suppose. There's obviously 10 of these little piggies, I call them. Yep. Warthogs are basically wild pigs, and they also come with these little oxpecker birds, which are sort of a bit more of a very interesting accessory there. They've got yellow eyes, yellow and red eyes, and here's one of them as well, which is not standing on the pig. And we might do something a bit destructive, and yes, these piggies are always smirking with their faces like that. They always smirk. They're actually looking like they're actually smirking all the way. It looks like they've got the same face, but they're all different. You know, that's the way they are. And also the design molds of the toys, or should we say the figures in a sense, they all have different molds. All of them don't actually have any licensing info, which is one thing I'm trying to say. And it's pretty skeptical to know that, you know, Flip Flap toys aren't always licensed, you know, basically on the way they've been designed for. They haven't got any licensing info, which is a bummer, but that's the real nature of what Flip Flap is likely to be. And yes, we've got a very interesting friend who likes to come around, and I think it's maybe sometime that I want to show you something really, really hilarious is about to happen. And yes, once we see this very crazy feature out, this looks totally amazing indeed. And yes, these piggies are looking like they're just gonna go for a bit of a stakeout of somewhere, nowhere in the safari park. That's just my imagination. Time to grab my two best friends there, being Bumblebee and Pikachu. Pika Pika! Okay, this is basically a wicked cool toys. Power and Action Pikachu makes sounds very, very nice indeed. This is actually one of the greatest toys I would like to use. It has, basically loads and loads of phrases. It's, it's got 15 phrases. And yes, there's going to be something really awesome with this Pikachu. And yes, if I shake him, and I don't know how good or bad, there you go. It makes a bit of a very interesting sound, and guess what? And, oh, yes, that's basically it. And we'll try and do another one. And yes, this Pikachu is going to attack the rest of the Piggy family. Oh, yeah. Thunderbolt activity. Oh, maybe that's not correct. We need to find the Pikachu sound. And, sorry about that. We'll try and shake him. There we go. There we go. Oh, that was bad. Let me try and shake him again. There we go, Pikachu. Here we go. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Woo-hoo! Yes, we've finally attacked the Piggies. Thank you, Pikachu, for clearing up this whole mess. And guess what? Who's gonna come next? Bumblebee! Oh yeah! And guess what? You know what? Bumblebee's gonna do something next! Oh yeah! And guess what? He's literally gonna probably throw one of the Piggies up into the air. There you go! Well done, Bumblebee! Give me a high five. It looks like Pikachu is exhausted. Oh my goodness me. And it looks like that Bumblebee is gonna go for the camera. Here we go! High five! Bumblebee, here we go! Woo! Oh yes, gone straight to... Oh my goodness me, I don't know what to say, but, Bumblebee, but you're absolutely brilliant. I don't know what to say again, but give me ourselves another high five. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and high five. Freaking high five! Woo! Oh, straight into camera. Sorry for being hyper dramatic there, and yes, sorry for being hyper hysterical, and yes, in this review it has been totally amazing looking at all three pig products with some ostriches. And yes, we had a bit of mishaps there, but nevertheless, I can tell you what, this is actually pretty nice when you just go ahead and do some very interesting toy reviews that I could literally make for YouTube. And I would love to inspire many other YouTubers like Legan Video, Ash Hens, as I said earlier, UC Weapon. Yes, there's so many different people who do so many different toy reviews and stuff. And there you go, there's so much of all toys I actually designed from Flip Flap. And yes, I can tell you what, those Piggies will be dominating once and for all over again. Oh yeah. Well, yes, I'm glad I'm just going to review 4 of these products today. But yes, I was actually, towards the end of the year, I was actually disappointed. In 2018, we've sadly discontinued the Flip Flap Origami Flapping Birds toy range. And we actually have one of the last Flapping Bird toys that I've actually made. And I'm not sure, I might probably show you sometime in the future, but you don't know when. So it's going to be very tricky once I show the last Flip Flap Origami Flapping Birds product from now on or later in sometime in the future. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this very, very nice video of taking a look at some very interesting toys that has been, very, very excellent for me. And if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. So anyways, thanks for watching and bye for now.